everybody, how are you? It's Lynn here, the Go Live Granny, and it is Wednesday, middle of the week. How's your week going, everybody? It is the 20th, and a friend of mine reminded me that today is the next episode of Virgin River on Netflix. So that's fantastic because that's what I'm waiting to see. So, but I can't watch now because I'm live streaming to you, lovely people. So, hello, Yvonne. Yvonne, you get a gold star and a gold medal to go with it because you came in via the website. Well done. And that's what we want because I am only going to broadcast one more time on Facebook via this next time. So Friday, I will be live streaming on Facebook and the website, and after that it will only be on the website. So if you want to see, then that's where you'll have to come. So hello, Dan, nice to see you. Dan, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm only doing one more broadcast that will be coming out via Facebook. The rest, after that, I'm going to be only live streaming through the Go Live Granny website on these evening broadcasts. The other broadcasts I might, the random ones I just do, I'm actually going to try out YouTube. I'm getting very, very fed up. Oh, hi, Kath. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely day. And you are a good girl too, because you have come in via the website. That's what we like to see. So there we go. Right. So what's everybody been up to today? I've been on a trip. I've been out in the sticks. I had a friend, or a couple of friends with me who gave me a ride. I went on a tour. I went on a tour to remote parts of the Isle of Wight, and then I came home again. And it was so lovely to have different scenery because, of course, during pandemic and everything that's been happening, I haven't been out a lot. Oh, poor girl, she doesn't get out much. So today I got out and I went out to a more remote part of the island than Ryde. Not that remote, but the weather was much cool. Well, not much cooler, but it was fairly cool. And there was a mist. There was a mist on another part of the island. No rain. We've got no rain still. It's not okay. Where is that rain? So anyway, so I enjoyed my magical mystery tour out. It was unplanned. It was just a random thing when some friends were here and said, do you want to go for a ride? So off I went. Oh, no. Kaz, I'm really sorry. Rob has been rushed to hospital, angina, pain bad. Well, we're sending lots and lots of good vibes, Kaz, and hope that there will be good news very soon, because that's what you need to hear. We're sending you virtual hugs and sending Rob lots of good vibes. Okay. So anyway, there is Yvonne saying hello to Kath there. Janice is coming in via the website. Jolly good. Only today, Debs, because I'm going to stop broadcasting through Facebook. One more Facebook, and then it's over to the website. Oops, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Sorry. Andrew is saying, oh, what's Andrew saying? I've forgotten. Here we go. Hello, all. Myself and Mum are watching on TV. Excellent, lovely to see you, but thank you for coming in via the website. Kaz, as I say, is coming in via the website. This is good. Beth is coming via the website. Well done. So Kath has just hopped over to Facebook because some people are on Facebook. She's just saying hello, but once everybody's coming in on the same place, you'll all be able to see all the comments. Everybody will be able to see all the comments if you're all coming in the same way. Debs is getting deafened. England Lionesses are winning 2-1 in extra time. So is this the female football team? I met some people from Australia at the weekend, and they said they were following the English ladies football around. So is that what you're talking about? I don't know, because I'm not very up on sport, but there we go. Yvonne is also hoping that Rob's better. Kath is just tagging Andrew over there. Janice is sending good vibes for you, Kaz, as well. And Kaz, very grateful, obviously. It's just such a nice group, this, that when anybody needs all those extra hugs and vibes, those good vibes, that they come in from the group. Kath there saying she hopes everything is okay very soon. It is a worrying time, and hopefully there will be very good news very soon. Right, okay, Debs is confirming that is the England ladies footballers, and she's being deafened. So I'm glad I know that, because, you know, as I say, I met these lovely people when I was out live streaming the Ride Pride, and they were telling me that they'd come to the UK to follow the England ladies around, but they'd hopped over to the Isle of Wight to see, I think, to meet friends, I think. There we go. Oh, Yvonne's saying Bill's defibrillator. Oh, sorry. Bill's defibrillator went off again on Saturday. He's okay, not in hospital. And a big thank you to Inga and Russ for bringing us back from the hospital. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that they were able to help you there, Yvonne. That's what's so nice, to have, you know, caring people around. So that's brilliant. Give him our love, won't you, Yvonne? And a big love to you as well, because I know you haven't been very well lately. And Cass there just asking you if you're feeling better. So hopefully you are. It's a bit cooler today. Are you folk liking it? Those of you here in the UK, are you liking it being a bit cooler than it was? Hello, Rachel. Okay, now don't forget, Rachel, from one more broadcast with Facebook, and then it's going to be coming in only via the website and YouTube. So be ready, and if you're not sure how to do that, do ask our technical expert, Andrew. I don't think Richard's on here at the moment, but Andrew is. So do ask. If you're not quite sure how to come in via the website, ask Andrew, because he is our techie person. So that's good. Kath there saying how she's glad that Bill is okay. And Yvonne's saying that she's okay. How are you? Well, I'm okay. Are you okay, Kath? Hopefully you're okay. And right, there we go. Let's have a look. Andrew's saying it's still hot in Glasgow and had to have a fan on all day when working from home. Well, actually, I haven't got my fan on. I moved my fan earlier. Was it today or was it yesterday? No, it was this morning. I was doing. It's definitely cooler here today, but I actually was doing some housework. Shock horror! Don't tell anybody. I was doing some housework this morning, and I got a bit warm from doing the housework, and so I moved my fan. My biggest fan sits up here when I'm broadcasting, but actually I don't need it on tonight. I'm not that hot. It's okay. Hello, Tina. Nice to see you in. And Kath saying hello, Andrew's mum. I've forgotten what your mum's name is, Andrew. Tell us so that Kath can come in, and rather than say hello, Andrew's mum, she can actually use her name. I should know, but I've totally forgotten. Deb says that the website doesn't allow us to use different Google logins on the same device. Andrew, do you have anything to say to that? Is there a way to do it? Different Google logins on the same device. I don't know, because I'm not the techie person. Whoops, hang on, wait a minute. I jumped. Big good step party next week when everyone moves to the website to catch live stream. Andrew, can you oh, she's Yvonne. She's Yvonne. Andrew's mum is called Yvonne. I should have remembered that, shouldn't I? My mum Yvonne says hello. Hello, Yvonne. That's Yvonne, that's Andrew's mum. Yvonne McVie. There we go. There we go. Look, Yvonne's saying that she's Yvonne too. There we go. Kath is saying that she is feeling better now that it's been cooler today. Thank you. Yes, so much better. And Kath saying Andrew is in charge of the snacks on the website. There we go. Well done. So what sort of snacks are you going to have? Not anything too sugary. You know, we don't want the old diabetes to start kicking in, do we? So let's keep it, you know, not too sweet a tooth. Andrew's saying it's nice to see me on TikTok. Hang on, I clicked on the wrong. Nice to see me on TikTok. So yes, folks, I decided to have some fun, and I knew about TikTok. I signed up to a TikTok account some years ago, pre-pandemic. Didn't realize it was that long. And then I didn't really get to know much about it and didn't do anything with it. And then, of course, it's become much more popular now. And I decided that I was going to have another look. And I had a look, and it reminded me very much of Snapchat. Now, sorry, so I was getting distracted there. So I totally forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was saying. Oh dear, I got distracted because Deb said that Tristan says he won't change it while the website is free. Can't do it because of work. I'm sorry about that, Debs, but I really need to come in over there. So it might be, I really don't understand it, Debs. I'm really sorry about that. But at the beginning, when I started on the website, Tristan wanted me to actually go, bring everybody over there in March of last year, and I didn't do it. And he won't upgrade things for me, and I don't blame him if I'm not bringing people over there. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know if there's a workaround. If there's a workaround, we'll find it. But Andrew is too busy telling us now. So busy. Sorry, not too busy. Very busy telling us that we've got crisps, salad, fresh fruit and ice cream, plus drinks and music. What sort of music have we got over there? Let's see. So as I say, I was doing TikTok. Cass says that sounds yummy, and since she's on the good step, she'll be able to join in, won't she? Yes, TikTok. So I went over to TikTok, was it the other day, and it just so reminded me of Snapchat, and I had such incredible fun with Snapchat, making up fun little stories and putting all sorts of fun things out there that I thought, you know what, I think TikTok's going to be as fun as Snapchat. And so I went over, and anybody who's on TikTok, or if you go on the Golivegranny website, you will see, because some of the videos I think I've put over there. So this is it. I'm going to be sharing lots of other things that I'm doing on the website, and you will see me dancing as a melon, because of course it's what you do, isn't it? When you get hot, you dance like a melon. I think you might see me as a banana and as an avocado too. And I was just having fun, but it was nice to see Andrew over there. There's a lot of people on TikTok, and there's a lot of businesses promoting business stuff. It's not just for fun. It's got a more serious side, although you don't have to be serious when you're promoting your business. It depends what sort of business you run, doesn't it? Some businesses need to be more serious, but then a friend was telling me earlier about, she was looking at the police website, the police Facebook page, and how they have fun over on there. So you don't have to be serious all the time, even if it is a sort of more of a serious subject. That's what I was trying to say. Now, I know what I was going to. Excuse me a minute. I have to go and get something, because I want to show you. I have had a great service from Spear and Jackson, and I'm going to show you what that is. Wait a minute. Talk amongst yourselves, because I've forgotten my aide memoire. So, folks, let's take that comment off. So here is my trusty, I think it's a 2 litre. Now, is it 2 litres? I've forgotten. I think it's a 2 litre a pressure pump. Sorry, not a pump pressure, a pressure pump. Okay, so you put the water in, and then you pump up and down, and then you squirt. And except that I had a bit of an accident with my pressure pump. I've got a big one. I've got a big pressure pump. I've got an 8 litre one that I use in the garden for doing most of the garden. But I was doing the hanging baskets with the 2 litre one, because it was easier to lift it up and squirt there. But I had an accident. and I wasn't able to use it anymore. But now I can. And tomorrow I might make a fun little video to thank the lovely lady at Spear and Jackson, because what happened, I don't know if you can see, but this nozzle, this bit is broken. Okay, that bit broke. It was standing on, I think it was standing on Navy Nora, and I knocked it. And it has this plastic nozzle, and then it should have a golden part to finish off, a golden nozzle. And this crashed to the ground and the plastic broke. So without the plastic bit there, the gold bit won't fit, it falls off. And I bought this on Amazon, but I thought, well, how can I get a spare piece of that? Because they don't do spare parts on Amazon. And then I had a little brainwave. Oh, Lynn, I don't know how you do it. I just thought, why don't I message Spear and Jackson? Because they are the people who make these. So I sent an email. But I didn't just put a boring old email saying, please can I get one of these? I sent an email showing the pictures of my beautiful flowers in the garden and telling them how I loved having my pressure pump to water my flowers, and then how I couldn't do it anymore. And I got a lovely email back from I think it was Jane. Was it Jane? I think her name was Jane. I can't remember. And she said, I brought a smile to her face. And if I sent her my address, she would send me the spare parts. And they are over there somewhere. I put them down somewhere. It's still in the envelope. So this packet arrived, and it was the plastic piece and the gold nozzle. So I will be able to screw that on there and use it for watering the plants. And I'm a happy bunny. And I will let her know how happy I am. I might do a video of me watering my plants while with this, so that she can see me in action. Maybe I'll do a TikTok story there. So yes, so the lovely lady at Spear and Jackson came to the rescue, except that at the moment my garden doesn't look very award-winning. I think it would win an award for the most dead flowers in a garden at the moment. Well, maybe not, because I do have geraniums and some plants that are still alive, but the lobelias all died. It's just been too hot. I haven't been able to keep up with enough. I didn't want to use tons and tons of water, and obviously what I did wasn't enough. Steep learning curve. But actually, what it's done is make me rethink how my garden will be next year. And so I've got lots of plans going on in my head at the moment as to how I can have a beautiful garden that doesn't take tons and tons of water. Even if I harvest all the rainwater all through the winter, we need to be prepared for these things. So I'm going to rethink it. So maybe some shrubs, maybe some garden ornament. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, folks, as to things to make the garden beautiful that won't take tons of water. But I will keep one area. So maybe the bit that the Jubilee garden is in now, I will keep that as a garden for the plants that need more tending, but it will be a much smaller part of the garden. So I think that's a good idea. Anybody think that's a good idea? Do chime in and let me know what you think while I have a swig of my tea. So let's do that. There we go. So I'm glad Andrew liked to see me on TikTok. It was just nice. I've met quite a lot of people. Oh, there we go. Look, Yvonne's coming in with her answers there. Rockery plants don't need much water. So maybe I need to make a rockery. That could be a good idea, but I'd have to have a look, and I'd have to study. I have to go online and see all the ins and outs of that, because it's not something I've ever done. I think I tried a rockery once before, but didn't get very far with it. But I want to find something that, really entertains the neighbours, or when I say entertains it, they enjoy looking at it, because they really have enjoyed my garden. So let's keep that. Oh dear, oh dear. So Cass says, will be a lovely venture for next year, Lynn. And Yvonne says, and gnomes don't need any. So they don't need any water. So that, yes, I think maybe one of the ideas I was thinking about was maybe at Christmas I made some of my little cement houses and things and made a little village in the middle of the garden in the winter. But maybe I could make a little village of some sort in the summer. Who knows? I'm open for lots of ideas. Cass coming in there with a few flowering shrubs might work. So I will be studying, folks. And of course, if you come over to the Go Live Granny community, the Go Live Granny, golivegranny.com website, and I haven't put the banner up. Let's put the banner up so you know where the website is. There we go. Check out. That's it. golivegranny.com. There we are. Look, scrolling across the bottom. And if you go there, you could put your suggestions into the gardening group. We have a gardening group. We have various groups on that page, but also there's a timeline. So you can put all your general things. If it doesn't fit in with one of the groups, you can put general information on the timeline. And when you go to the website, you can see, I know when I go to the website, I presume you can see it the same. It tells you what's new on the website, so you can find all the new comments. I think will you tell me if that works for you as well? Because of course I run the web, it's my website, so I don't know if it's different for me. I presume it's the same. So yes, Yvonne, I think we need more garden gnomes. I think I might look into seeing what else I can make with cement. So I've got the garden gnome molds. I had some butterflies and bees and all those sort of things. I wonder what else I could find. I'll have a little scout around and see. But definitely going to go for some flowering shrubs. And of course, some of the shrubs flower at different times of year, so it would actually add maybe more colour interest throughout the year. And of course, I've also still got the vertical space, more vertical space going up in the air. So who knows? One of the things that I was talking with a friend about was solar panels on my roof. But at the moment, I don't have money for solar panels on my roof. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But years ago, when they were running a government scheme about putting solar panels on your roof, I think it was funded in some way. I asked them to come and look, and they said my roof wasn't big enough, but my roof is big enough to have. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they've changed it, or maybe those people just didn't want to do it on a small roof. But anyway, we will see. I get so much so much sunlight that I'm sure they must be able to be doing something. So there we go. Right. So Yvonne's saying, same for us, Lynn. It was Andrew getting biggest look. Well done, Andrew. Sorry, I forgot what I said. She's put same for us, Lynn, and I totally forgot what I was saying. But anyway, don't worry about it. Coffee now. Beth's coming. Bethy's coming in there. Hello, coming in late. Was in your little pool cooling off as it's a hot day today. I don't blame you, Coffee Nut, Bethy. So we've been chatting about my garden and the lack of water, or that too much heat has killed off lots of my plants. So we're now discussing what sort of garden I have next year. So I'm going to have one area where I have some pretty flowers, but that's going to be a much smaller area, and then we're going to have shrubs and all sorts of other things. And there's Fiona coming in as well now. Hello, Fiona. There we go. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne's prompting me. She said the latest news. The latest news. Same firstly. Andrew getting the biggest loss of Slimming World. Well done. Yes. So there we go. So go over to the website and put your news over there, and then we can share it. Okay. We are getting less people in the broadcast these days, but it doesn't matter because. When I first started live streaming, I was actually live streaming from out in the town, wasn't I? I was live streaming all the carnivals and things like that. And when I went live in the evenings, it was because lots of you wanted me to, to help you through the pandemic. But sorry, the brain's seizing up a bit. It's it's been a long day, not that long actually. And so but of course, lots of you, now the pandemic's over, lots of you will be having other things to do, and so that's fine. It doesn't matter. I will broadcast even if we've just got a small group coming in. It's not a problem. And of course, I'm going out now to live stream some of the events. And on Saturday, I'm going to live stream the Newport Carnival. I'm going to try doing it on YouTube. I'm going to go live from YouTube. But before I do, I need to practice going live from YouTube, because I think I've only ever gone live once before on YouTube. So I think I actually, YouTube itself, not via StreamYard. So I'm going to try that out. I might do something in the garden before the weekend and see about that. And then I think that's what I want to do. I'm getting very, very fed up with Facebook and all their rules and all the different things that happen. And sometimes it tells me that you got to mention that. So Lynn Blackledge is my personal page. Then there's a Golivegranny page. That's actually a page rather than a personal profile. And if somebody's commented on there, I get a message that says you were mentioned in a comment. And I click on the bit that says you were mentioned in a comment, and it never takes me to the comment. So I can't find what somebody, I can't respond to the comment because I can't find it, because Facebook doesn't take me to the right place. So these sort of things are very irritating. But as my son says, Facebook is a free platform, and, we have no control over it. But we do have control over our own real estate, which is why I want people to come over to Golivegranny, because then we can be in control of that. Coffee Nuts saying, did you find out who sent you the sweets, Yvonne? And Kath wants to know your secret, Andrew, as to how you're losing the weight. Well, maybe he's not eating all those sweets on the good step like he's pretended he was. Coffee Nuts saying she looked at my TikTok. It was funny. Loved my dancing fruit. Yes. I was an avocado, and I was a melon, and I was a banana, and it's such fun. It's all about having fun, folks. And Patricia's just come in. Lovely. Nice to see you, Patricia, coming in there on the website. That's brilliant. So hope you're having a good day. Has it been cooler for you, Patricia, on the island? Different parts of the island are doing are having different temperatures. So I have been out and about. I have been quite a way on a ride with friends today, and I went to another part of the island where it was considerably cooler than it was over here. So I don't know how it is for you. Debs is saying tonight there might be another aurora, how do you say that? Aurora borealis, as there was last night. So please explain, for those of us who don't fully understand that, Debs, please can you just put an explanation in as to what that is? Because then everybody will learn. It's every day's a school day. It's brilliant. So poor Yvonne still doesn't know who her secret sweet sender is, but there we go. But there we are. She's saying hello to Patricia. Coffee Nut says, I saw on the news over here that houses in the UK are catching fire and it's taking a toll on your fire department. Yeah, absolutely, Coffee Nut. It's scary. It's unbelievable as to what's happening. Fire. There were fires in London. It's unprecedented. We did have I don't know where it was. I've forgotten where it was, but the temperatures did hit 41 this week in the UK, and that's a record. That's an absolute record. And I'm not quite sure what the nighttime one was, but the daytime one was 41, and that is that is high. That is hot. I haven't missed sleep. I'm okay, and I haven't had to have my fan on through the night. I do keep my window open, and I'm up. I'm not on the ground level. I'm up, and so I have my window open a little bit. and it's been cool enough for me to sleep. It hasn't been an issue. Cass talking about the fire, she said it looked awful on the news, and she couldn't believe it was the UK that she was watching in. Yes, it was quite scary. Usually when we see all these fires and bushfires and things, usually it might be somewhere like Australia or elsewhere, but certainly not the UK, and certainly not London. It was quite scary, but there we go. So Dev's explaining that for us. Solar flares disturbing the magnetic field. Northern lights, in other words, but as far south as over England. Thank you very much, Debs. That's very kind of you. And Rachel's reporting in on the. Now, is there anybody who doesn't want to know the score for the England ladies? Well, you're discussing it anyway, so I suppose more than one of you is discussing it. So I will talk about it then. So England won 2-1. Patricia says it was cooler this morning, then hot when the sun came out, then cooler this evening. I'm in the garden now having a coffee. Right, you're having a coffee and I'm having a tea. There we go. And the BBC News has just flashed up that the results, the football result. So England won against Spain. There we are. Devs is saying, and Coffee Nuts saying, yes, Kath, I feel so bad for those people that lost their homes, and was reading only 5% of the people in the UK have AC. I presume you mean air conditioning. Well, I've been seeing some top tips about air conditioning. I did see an advert pop up for air conditioning about somebody who was in their class at school abroad, and the air conditioning broke down, and he invented some sort of air conditioning that was much cheaper than that, and then it wanted you to pay £69 for one of these fancy fans. I saw other people who were saying put an ice block, is it, or I think it was an ice block in front of your fan, and it will blow the cold air across. So that's a bit cheaper than £69. So I don't know, but look up the top tips. I might have got that wrong. Did my water buckets fill up, Lynn, from the rain? No, because the rain was virtually. I haven't actually looked in, but I think I'm going to be incredibly disappointed because the rain was. Yes, I managed to do a video saying it's raining. By the time I finished the video, the rain had stopped. So really, I don't even think it would have dampened a tissue. I don't think so at all. I will have a look, but most of my plants now are in the dying stage because there wasn't enough water on them before, and it's been too hot, just too hot. If Fiona's managed to have a paddle in the sea today. Fiona lives in Ryde like I do, and she's nearer the beach than I am, because I found out where she lived the other day. She told me, she waved to me when I was broadcasting, so I know I'm not going to tell you where she lives, but there you go. Debs is obviously that Debs and Coffee, they've obviously been watching the football, and it says after all the adrenaline, we've been down 1-0 for ages. So obviously it must have been a very exciting match, folks. Yeah, so that's good. Patricia chatting there with Yvonne. Yes, we're just not geared up for high temperatures here. That's the problem. Railway trade. Yes, absolutely. So our railway, as Kath says, our railway tracks buckle. So the trains had to slow down because the metal, buckles in the heat. I heard that motorway, that the motorway, the surface on the motorways was melting. We're not at all geared to it, but can you imagine if you're driving on the motorway and the motorway starts melting? That's not going to be very nice, is it? So normally, for the last few days I haven't really been out, but I did have as I say, I had a trip out to the sticks today with friends of mine, and it was just lovely to go out and to be in a car, just having a look at the beautiful scenery of the Isle of Wight and having a chat with my friends. So that was really nice. I enjoyed that very much. just a bit away from the four walls here. Oh, and I forgot to tell you folks, I did some knitting this morning. I told you I did some housework, which, you know, shock horror, doesn't happen very much. But when I was doing some tidying, I tipped out a bag. There was a bag with all sorts of wool and all sorts of bits in it. So I tipped it out onto the floor to see what was in there. And then I rolled all the wool, did that usual thing, you know, instead of being in a nice neat bundle like that, it all interwove with each other. So I got lots of wool muddled up. So I wound up the biggest balls, and then I cut where the ends were all tangled. I cut, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to put this in the bin. I'm not going to waste this. I'm not going to sit and unravel it, you know, all that like that. I'll do it a bit at a time. So what I did was I knitted it, and I should have brought it to show you on camera. I knitted it into a smoothie hat. In fact, I did nearly 2 smoothie hats today. I know that the campaign's not till next year, but my lovely number 4 knitting needles, my favourite knitting needles, were in that bag, and it was just too tempting not to knit. I haven't done much knitting for ages, and I just thought, no, I'm going to do a couple of smoothie hats. So I did the smoothie hats and used up all those little bits of wool. So there we go. Right. Fiona said, just going to the kitchen to make a cup of tea. Well, I have my cup of tea, and I'm going to have another swig of it before I chat anymore. How are we doing? 20 to 11. My goodness, time flies when you're having fun. Deb says, well done on unraveling the wool. Patience wins. It does, but you know, if I try to unravel the whole lot all in one, it's more tedious. Whereas if you cut the wool, put the big balls away, and then it's much easier to tease out the other bits. But I very rarely throw a piece of wool away, even the smallest pieces. You know, I mean, look, here's a small bit there. But even these smallest bits, I don't throw them away. Sometimes I use bits like that to make those bits to stand up on the top. Whoops, can you see? To make those bits stand up on the top of the smoothie hats, or all sorts of different things you can use that. And then if you don't want to use them like that, use them as stuffing. So I save all my ends, and I keep them, and I will use sometimes if I need to stuff a toy. I can only use the darker wools inside a toy if it's a darker toy, because sometimes it shows through. But you know, wool, all those ends of wool, when you gather them together, they make a lot of volume. So it would be silly to throw all those bits away. So I don't do that. Oh, coffee nut's been loom knitting pumpkins, all sorts of colours, because why not? Absolutely, why not? And Halloween is coming, and pumpkins, you know, good for Halloween. Funnily enough, I was looking at when I think it came up I was looking at my Google Photos, and I saw some pumpkins that we'd made before. So that's funny. We both saw the pumpkins today. So as I say, I made the smoothie hats. I really want to do some pumpkins, and I really want to do some things for Dan for his watercress railway. So he wants things like little pigs and little sheep and goats and things that if you were making a model railway and all the scenery to go with it, anything that would be appropriate, you know, a knitted signal box, a knitted train, a knitted cow, a knitted tree, a knitted bush, a knitted river, whatever. So I did go as far as starting to look for a pattern, but I also need to finish off my graduation dolls and teddies. Got those to do, and I want to do some poppies, but I want to do the poppy and I can't find the pattern for the first poppy I had. I might have to use a different poppy. So that's one. This is one of Linda's. Linda did 31 poppies she gave me the other day when she was here. And that's one of those down there. So I want to do There's so many things I want to do, but it's been too hot to be thinking about knitting, but today it was fine. So Patricia, oh yes, Patricia, we didn't, oh right, folks, listen, we missed Patricia's birthday, so can we have lots of emojis in? Kath's put some emojis in, but let's have some emojis. Good night, Devs. Right, so wait a minute. Were you saying good night to, hang on. Devs is saying good night. I don't know if she's saying good night to somebody or she's saying good night to us. Kaz is saying that some houses from not far from her have been on fire yesterday because of this weather. Yes, not good, is it? And Devs is saying terrible as atmospherics tonight. Kath is putting some emojis in, so that's good. But do you know what? I still don't know where the party poppers are, and I haven't got the birthday hat. I'll tell you what, we won't have the birthday hat. What we'll do, I know, we'll have birthday glasses. Birthday glasses, and I've forgotten which. Oh, here we are. We'll have birthday glasses instead. Is that all right? Will you cope with that? Because I don't know where the birthday hat is, and I don't know where the party poppers are, so I could just make a big bang like that. All right. So let's have a look and see. Hello, Tom. Greetings from Ipswich in Suffolk. Lovely to see you there. Andrea's saying, hi, Lynn and everyone. You're having pumpkins growing from seed. Now, Andrea, I see you're coming in from Facebook. From next Monday, I'm not going to be live streaming through Facebook. It's going to be through the Golivegranny website, which comes in via YouTube. So if you want to keep watching, you'll need to work out how to do that. If you don't know, then ask Andrew. Andrew will help you with that one. Yvonne's saying that's a lovely end to your birthday, Patricia. So, wait a minute, I missed what Patricia said. Hang on, I missed that bit. She said, I had 2 swims in the evening yesterday, with one sister in Sandown, then on to the other sister in Ryde, and had one with her as it was my birthday. So, do you know what? When it gets to my birthday, I don't want to go for a swim because it's not something I enjoy. But you obviously do enjoy it, Patricia. So glad that you had fun with them. And of course, it's been nice and warm, so lovely. Right. So look, Yvonne's done all the emojis there. Look, and so we better sing happy birthday. But Patricia said it actually lightened and thundered while you were in the sea at Sandown. Then it poured down when we got out. Do you know what? It rained here, but it didn't. I wouldn't say it poured down. It was just a spit spot. Nothing very much. So you should have sent it over here for us, Patricia. Kaz is sending some bits and pieces. What's she sending? Birthday bits. Is that birthday bits? I can't see very well. Oh dear, Yvonne's saying she hopes that's okay. Everyone was okay after the fires. Tom's putting some birthday cakes in, and Fiona's putting some birthday bits and pieces. Tom reckons this weather is way too hot. And Andrew's just saying he's found out that there's a rail strike across the UK next Wednesday. I had train travel arranged to go to Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games. Just had to pay for a coach. Hopefully refund for the train. They jolly well should refund you if they can't provide the service. So Andrea's saying happy birthday to Patricia. So I am going to sing. If you don't like it, block your ears. But here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, dear Patricia. Happy birthday to you. That's my party popper because I don't know where they are, folks. I must find the party poppers. Sorry about that. And if you don't like the birthday glasses, how about we have Christmas instead? What about that? Fiona's saying she's got an easy pattern from Aspire if you'd like me to take a picture of the pattern to put on the website. Yes, please, Fiona, put it up on the website and then we can all share that one. The pattern, the one I was doing, it made a bigger poppy, which is good for, I want some bigger ones as well. And I'm sure you cast on 120 stitches and I cannot find it, but never mind. I'll have a look at yours, Fiona, because it doesn't matter. We just need to get lots of poppies done. Rachel is saying hang on. Patricia said, do you know what? I go to click on a comment, and if somebody else posts a comment, it pushes all the comments up, and then I click on the wrong thing. But Patricia's saying thank you, everyone. Rachel's saying she's got a summer bouquet of flowers that she's grown from seed, but where they are all trailing flowers, I may have to make an indoor hanging basket. Well, that sounds lovely. My outdoor hanging baskets are all a bit, a bit sad because it's been too hot and it's dried them out too quickly. So anyway, as I say, we're rethinking that one. Anyway, folks, any other top tips or anything? Because otherwise I'm going to finish the broadcast a weeny bit early. And I I understand that Virgin River, did I say this before? I can't remember whether I said it before or not, but Virgin River is back on Netflix. Now, I'm going to find it a bit difficult because I watched Virgin River apparently it's back on today, but I watched it originally by binge watching lots of episodes at once. And of course, if it's only one, there'll only be one on at the moment because they do it like that. I think, they just put one up at a time, so I won't be able to binge watch. There we go. Right. Fiona's got the pattern I was looking for. My pattern says cast on 120 stitches. That's the one. Well done, Fiona. That's the pattern I've been looking for. Hello, Tom. Tom wants me to say hi to him. Hello, Tom. How are you? It's not really Christmas. I'm going to take these off because they're making me a bit hot. But it's not really Christmas. Even though I was out recording somebody playing Christmas carols on Saturday, they were only playing Christmas carols because the Christmas shop was opening. So there we go. Thank you, Fiona. Send it when you're ready. Okay. And then I can do some poppies. I've got other things to knit in between times, so it doesn't matter. So, folks, yes, Yvonne's hoping, Andrew, you get your money back. You jolly well should do. And Kath saying, are you new to the broadcast? I believe I've seen you before, Tom. You've either commented on a broadcast or I don't know if you've been in the broadcast, but you've commented on things, I think, before. Oh, well done, Fiona. That's amazing. Anybody got any poppy what's I'm trying to say, emojis? Can you find a poppy emoji? Because Fiona's on her 4th poppy and Fiona is new to all this. So that is amazing. Well done. Well done. Have you got a plan as to how many you hope that you might knit, or you're just going to knit until you can't knit anymore? Coffee Nuts saying, have a good evening, everyone. Try and stay cool and can sleep in your birthday suit. Well, Patricia's had her birthday. So there we go. My birthday suit's a bit creased, I'm afraid. But I'm not going to try and iron it anytime soon. Cass says she thinks she remembers Tom now. So there we go. So don't forget. That's it. Sorry. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Oh, I hope I'm not going to sneeze. Let's have a look. Right, hang on, wait a minute. Have a good evening, transit. I know Ipswich, Tom. My husband is from Woodbridge originally. Oh, and Fiona's just going to see how many she can try and make. Yeah, absolutely. Well, just do as many as you can without making yourself go scatty or anything. Sometimes, if you set a target and then you don't meet it, then it's not so good. So it's better to do it the other way if you're not sure. Okay, folks, right. So let's see. I think folks, I'm going to call it a day because I'm starting to get warm and I think I need to get near my fan, my biggest fan. That was one of the things I did on TikTok. I put myself in front of my biggest fan. Not my biggest fan on here, my biggest fan that keeps me cool. So anyway, folks, don't forget, Friday is the next scheduled broadcast. It will be the last one where I live stream through Facebook and the website. So you know what you got to do. And so let's see. Let's have a party over there. Fiona saying she gets help to do the join together stitches. Doesn't matter. We all have to learn, Fiona. We all have to learn how to do these things. And so, we need help. We need teachers. Yvonne says she can't find a poppy, but she has found another sort of pinkish flower there with a reddish middle. So that's fine. That will do, Yvonne. Thank you. Night, everyone. I think we can sleep better now. So that's it, folks. It's a wrap. Is that what we say? It's a wrap. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Patricia's just said something else. We lived at Hollesley Bay for 8 years. My first job was in Woodbridge. Oh, well, there you go. Small world, folks. And Yvonne's saying, night, night, love to you all. Sweet dreams. Thank you, says Fiona. And Hazel's just come in. Good morning. Had a big sleep in today. Okay, Hazel. Well, sorry, you've just caught the end of the broadcast, but glad you just made it in. We've still got our heat wave going on in here, but if you want to see what we were chatting about, please do go back and watch the replay. But for now, I'm going to go and cool down because I'm getting a bit warm. Still having a heat wave. So Andrea's saying good night all, and Fiona's saying night, and Patricia's saying night, and Kath saying have a lovely day, Hazel. And for anybody watching in, why not are you thinking that Kath's gone mad? She's saying have a lovely day. She hasn't, because Kath knows that Hazel lives in Australia and she knows she's just woken up to the start of her day. So there we go. Love to see how my community all chat with each other and, you know, send greetings to each other. So for now, it's a wrap, and I am going to go, and I'm going to get a warmer cup of tea because this one actually got cold. I didn't manage it. So bye, everybody. See you all very soon. Hazel saying thank you to Kath, and see you all soon. And keep cool if you can. If you're over here in the UK, keep warm if you're not, if you're anywhere else. And bye for now.